gonna come out here to quickly just sit around a while, see what I might find, and just look around a while. Had to stop out and spend a little time in the barn at the shooting bench there to wait on a nice 8-pointer to get out of the field. I didn't want to spook him off. It's always possible that, I mean, that's a nice buck, and it might be, I might regret, or it's over, you know. Oh, come back here. I might regret not trying to take that buck, but I mean, I'm kind of rolling the dice, I think. Normally, out here, I don't see bucks until about the time the rut starts. So, rut had not started. It's still early. I mean, the rut has not started. And I'm seeing bucks. And like I said, I normally don't see any until well into the rut time, and then some of them come out of the woodwork, and I can normally pick off a couple of decent bucks like that one is out here already. But I started seeing good bucks before even the archery season even started, and saw them all during the archery season. And of course, I didn't archery, used to, but because of torn rotor cuffs, I kind of give up bow hunting. They were here all during the bow season, and when I did bow hunt out here at the farm, I mean, you didn't see bucks roaming around the field like that during the early bow season. I'm telling you that. But they're lollygagging around now. Like I said, I might regret not taking that buck, but I swear I think that this is the smaller. There's the smaller of the bucks. When I see them three together, there's 2 8s, one really wide and real tall 8, and then this one nice 8, but not as good as the other one. And one of the prettiest 6-pointers you'll ever see. He's only got 6 points. The sides do not match, but it's a wide rack. It don't come up tall. It's wide, and his right side is shorter than the left, and it's palmated. It's heavy palmation on the right side. He's pretty thin, and he's got little kickers around the birth, you know, the base. There's several of those little things stick up, but as far as having brow tines, he don't have any brow tine, which is not unusual for deer out here. Deer right through this area, you see and take quite a few deer, quite a few bucks that do not have brow tines. And a fair number of bucks out here, the 2 sides don't match. One side will be considerably bigger than the other, or one side will be a little deformed, and that's kind of common. But this particular buck, I think he took it from both sides. Not only does he not have any brow tines, it's also his sides don't match. His right side's sort of deformed. Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Coyote! 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 Get over here! Get over here! Get over here! Oh, come on! Dang! Coyote! That darn coyote! Done got blown away. just in case. I think he's gone. Dang it. Sat here talking. Let a coyote get by. Come on. Show yourself, kid. Come on. Oh, mercy, I can't believe that. Time I saw that coyote, he was halfway across that little field where that buck was. And he didn't stop, he just, that little ground eating up half walk, half trot they got. Daggone it. I just seen him a little bit earlier, where I was sitting. Part of that field was blocked off. I let him get by. Sometimes, or a lot of times, if the critters cross that field, they will show up again. In this one over here. I'm going to watch this field here very closely for a few minutes. Let it get by. Boy. I heard coyotes hollering at daylight. They were yipping and carrying on right at daylight. Then that crossed right across the field. Keep looking here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I hate to say it, but I just let a blooming coyote get by me. Lordy mercy. Because ignored my own advice. Anytime anybody comes out here and hunts a quigley with me, I always tell them, I said, out here, you've got to be ready to take a shot. Because when deer or something comes out here on these fields, most of the time they don't lollygag around. They get across the fields pretty quick. Most of the time, the amount of time that you've got to take your shot could be measured in seconds, or at the most a minute, maybe two at the general. Now, that buck out here this morning, he's up there at the edge of the woods, maybe eating acorns or whatever, but He lollygagged around the edge of the field there for 20 minutes. And yeah, that does happen. Some of the deer come up, and we've got abundant acorn crop this year. They were around the edge of the woods there eating. And there was 3 bucks there together. And they stayed out probably close to an hour. But nevertheless, most of the time, it's quickly, you've got seconds or a minute or so. Well, I'm sitting here not ready. I ain't got nothing ready. I ain't got the shooting bench set up. Don't have my rifle up. Well, shoot, I didn't have my ammo out. I had to dig ammo out. Didn't have the rifle ready. I didn't have nothing ready. And I was sitting there lollygagging, just talking about whatever, slapping my jaws, and looked up, this big old coyote. He's already halfway across this little field up here. Little field's not, it probably up at the upper end, it's probably 30 yards wide, and halfway down it, it's probably 60, 70 yards wide, something like that. Anyway, he was kind of going at an angle, about a 45-degree angle, for going up the hill. And had I been ready, he never did stop. Maybe I could have stopped him with a whistle or something, but with the way he was trotting, I should have got him anyway. Doggone. There's just been a lot of coyote activity, a lot of hollering at night and howling and yipping and carrying on. And this morning, right after daylight, I'd got up and was getting ready, I was making coffee, and coyotes outside yelling. And then one of them showed himself. And ignoring my own advice, not being ready, he's still walking. But if I had heeded my own advice, we may have added some fresh coyote meat to our ladybug stew. And coyote might be pretty good in your ladybug stew, I don't know. But I come out here this morning to Quigley, and I don't know, it's really cold. Bitter cold. And that probably had something to do with it, but I come out here with the full intentions of gathering up enough ladybugs and stink bugs. And I'm going to use my friend's recipes for making stink bug butter. I'm going to make me up some of that, and he says it's really good on them ladybug crackers, and so I'm going to try it, but got to find more stink bugs and ladybugs than I found this morning. Man starved to death looking. Look, there's a yellow jacket laying down there in Florida. I don't think he'd be very good. I've never tried yellow jacket. I don't like them things. They've eaten me up too many times. Oh, no, I ain't gonna have no yellow jacket stew. Ladybug stew, and I'm really looking forward to the stink bug butter. But the coyote, don't have to worry about it now. I didn't get him, but I've never tried it. But some people tell me that them things are good. They're good eating. But one of these days I'll have to find out, I reckon. Lord me. But if I don't do any better than what I did then, it'll be a long time before I get Try a little coyote. I wonder how they'd be in sausage. Coyote sausage. Something to think about. We'll have to research that. Coyote sausage. Oh well. We'll sit back and enjoy my coffee in the morning. See what happens.